See, this is where you realize physically, like, how much time you actually have to do this stuff,
Right,
you know?
yeah.
The whole day today, I just felt free. Like, free because I knew I was on a strict schedule.
This is gonna help me. I can already tell it's gonna help me.
Utilizing this strategy instantly cured my anxiety about managing time. This simple and free strategy takes 20 minutes to do, but saves you hours on the back end. We're gonna take you step by step how to make a weekly calendar. I've always struggled with managing my time, but this system was a game changer. The strategy came from a video I watched of Ali Abdaal's, so if you want to watch that original video, I'm going to link it in the description. Me and Cam are going to get right into it, so I would advise you to pause this video and pull up Google Calendar and follow right along with us. Alright, so yeah, pull up Google Calendar.
Let's see what it's about here. So, okay, so I already have... Looks like I might already use this.
Right. But unselect all of those.
Oops.
And then at other calendars, hit the plus at other calendars and then create new calendar. And then name it Cam's Ideal Week. So you're going to want to create a new calendar on Google Calendar and title it Your Ideal Week. Basically, you're just going to outline exactly what your ideal week would be. Like, from wake up to going to sleep. Because I made mine, I wake up at 6 a.m. and then I have a morning routine that goes pretty much until 9. And the cool thing about it is, like, you can set your weeks where you work, especially if you have a 9 to 5. It's good for time management.
Okay.
And the bigger picture of it is really just being able to look at it and see physically, oh, this is where I have a little bit of free time. This is where I can work on my stuff outside of my work, you know?
Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely need this because I'm terrible at time management.
Right. Bro,
So-
it freed up so much mental capacity that was holding weight in my mind on my scheduling.
So does this use like some form of AI?
No.
Or
No, you're going to do it all yourself.
Oh,
So
okay.
create calendar. And then just hit the back to go to it. And it should just have that selected. But then on Sunday, so then change the time to when you would wake up. Yeah.
So let's say usually Sundays are like a 9 or...
It's easiest to do wake up and sleep time all the same throughout the week.
Okay.
So what would be your ideal,
7:30, and then just...
And then I put an hour, and I gave myself, like, what I put for mine was wake up, meditate, and read Bible. So it's really just, and it could be whatever. It doesn't have to be anything specific, but whatever you would normally do when you first wake up in the morning.
I got wake up, stretch, and meditate as my first.
And then what you'll do is click the does not repeat and change it to daily. And then change the color of it. So you'll go there. And I did my morning ones as yellow, like the sun. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm going to go green for like green light.
and then hit save. And it'll make that for every day of the week. Because I like that, having a certain time to wake up and then go down to when, and ideally you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So if you're waking up at 7:30, you would need to go to bed at like 12, latest.
So we'll just put it at like...
But you want to give yourself, so I did 9 to 10 as my night routine, and then 11 was what time I needed to go to bed.
Let's do 10:45 to 11:45.
And for that one, I put night routine plus get in bed plus read.
I'm going to do another one for night routine.
Okay.
Bedtime. I think Blue, though, is calling my name. So we got bedtime at 10:45 to 11:45. Hopefully I can make that. I'm going to make that happen. All right.
And then for the morning, I also put in mine, I put workout and then shower and get ready as part of my morning routine.
Okay.
So I would finish up whatever you think your morning routine would be, your ideal morning routine.
So we got morning routine, which would include like getting ready.
And then I would make that the same color as your wake up.
All right. And then we'll go daily, save. Okay.
Right. So is that morning routine consists of you like getting ready for the day?
Right. Yeah. That's like getting ready for work, shower, brush my teeth, brush my hair, do anything that I need to do to get ready for the day.
Right. So then next I did my work schedule because mine changes bi-weekly because I have Sienna every other week. So this is where it starts to get different with the repeat. Like that's all the daily stuff that you're doing every day. So is your work schedule the same week to week pretty much?
Pretty well, yeah.
So that makes it even easier. I would just put your normal work schedule. So put the times and then we'll do the repeat together. Put the start and end time first.
We'll just put at least 7.
Is it the
does
same?
Does overlap with my morning routine though.
See, this is where you realize physically like how much time you actually have to do this stuff.
Right,
you know?
Yeah. That's crazy. But then, okay, so I got the end time here. So let's just say 9 to 7 because that's like a good range because that encompasses both if I open or close.
Right, but you can really make it specific to the day. Like, do you have typical days where you'll work till 5 and typical days where you'll work till 7? Or is it just kind of sporadic?
Yeah, so like recently it's been 10 to 7.
On Tuesdays?
Right. Yeah, so Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then Fridays, Saturdays are different.
So you'll want to go to does not repeat and then custom at the bottom. And you'll just select the days that it's exactly that. And then done. And then save. Or you'll want to make a new color for your work. And this, I did my 9 to 5 because I have 2 jobs. So I guess yours will be all just one.
Mine's going to be red to quit that shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And then Friday is normally 9 to 6.
And if it's just that every week, then you'll go to does not repeat and you'll just do weekly on Friday and then color.
Sure.
That's all right. I think you can right click and change the color. The color's just really beneficial for your viewing pleasure, you know?
Right. And then same thing for Saturday. I should have just repeated it, but this is definitely going to help me.
I'm telling you, I've done this and it's been one day since I tried it. And the whole day today, I just felt free. Free because I knew I was on a strict schedule, you know?
Damn.
And I knew exactly what it was because you can pull up your phone and literally look at it. And this is just the ideal week. So we'll get into actually creating your weekly schedule from this. This is just
okay.
This is just to get a picture of what your ideal week is.
This just shows like how little of time I actually have.
That's what I realized. And I was like, oh, that motivates me to get the work done because I'm like, I really only have this small time frame over the next week of my time to get this done. And it's like, I can't put this off. I literally don't have the time, you know? And when I don't have it sitting there in front of my face on my schedule, I can put it off more. I'm like, oh, I have the time somewhere, some way.
Yeah, but you really don't.
Right, you don't.
Yeah, it's not there.
All right, so is that all your work? And then you got Sunday, Monday off on a normal week?
Yeah, normal. That would be my ideal week.
Okay, so I would probably change to make it not overlap. All right, so now is when you think of what are you trying to do with your time? And like, because this is whenever I was like, okay, I'm going to dedicate this slot to writing scripts and filming content. I dedicated the first 2 days of the week to that. The third and fourth days of the week to editing and uploading. And then on Sundays is my post day. So I'll share it on all social medias at 2 whenever it goes live. And then I also will look at the analytics every Sunday. And I'll have a weekly where I
So you just have it going
right
the whole week.
So it's really, but it's all based around what your goals are. Like my goals are to grow on social media and to have a consistent content posting. Like what are your goals outside of your work? Like your real goals.
Right. Probably to grow the business as much as possible. That would probably be my number one goal. Like
And
once we get revamped and like going fully, that's probably what's going to consume 90 to 100% of my time.
right. And that's exactly why my goals are what they are, is to lead. It's just that, you know, we got to get a little something going on our personal level for people to trust our company.
Exactly. You know? Yeah, I agree. 110%.
I was super broad with what I put. I put film and I put write and film. So it was, I could be writing music and filming me write the music. You know, it could be anything.
So that's okay. I got like an idea for one. It would be like spend time like editing or like just on CapCut or watching YouTube videos and like expanding knowledge.
Yeah, that's a perfect one. So I would just think on, because this is your ideal week. This isn't your schedule that you have to follow. This is
right
what you would want it to be. So like when do you think you would want to spend that time? And I did like 3 hours for each of my slots for that, but it's really depending on each person's individual schedule. So
let's just say 8:45 because I'm usually home by then. Let's go to, why can't I do 10:30? And that gives me a 15-minute window. No. Okay, let's go custom. Definitely on Sunday nights. Monday nights. Tuesday. Okay, so let's just say 3 nights a week. And then we'll call that, I'll just say Blueberry. So expand learning. So just like watch videos, educational videos, podcasts, whatever.
right. Yeah. And I mean, at this point, we'll probably just speed the video up and have you fill it out. Like, I think the people watching and you get a good idea of what's, because now it's just personalized. It's what you're doing with your time outside of what your schedule already is. The biggest point is getting your wake up, sleep time, and your 9 to 5 on there, and then looking and being like, okay, this is how much time I have to work with to better myself outside of my responsibilities.
Right. And there's so much, like, look at all this open space right here. I have so much time that I can get right back.
Well, that's when you're sleeping.
Well, yeah, but
that
I can honestly shave some here, shave some.
Right. And that's the thing, like,
yeah,
because I got home a little early from work today, and on my schedule I had it scheduled and to work till 5. I got home at 3, and I was like, okay, I have this time to just sit and listen to some music I made, or just do something that I want. And it's obviously you don't have to follow it, like, but it's such a good thing to look back on. And the whole day it kept me wanting to stay on schedule. And I don't know, it's been the best way that I've tried so far to keep, because, you know, we've tried the to-do lists, we've tried,
yeah, we have tried everything.
right,
It feels like,
and
not literally everything, but it feels like everything.
right. And this is by far the most difference that it's made on my mental so far, is doing this and looking at the colors and looking at exactly how much time I have to work with. I've loved it. But yeah, I'm going to let you fill that out and we're going to chill for a second.
Boom.
Why does your work change color? This and following, maybe. What's the next 2 weeks? Is it the? I mean, this. Yeah, I'd change it to red and then this and following.
Boom, shakalaka.
Check the next week. All right, this is just OCD at this point.
Right, but it looks good.
Right.
It looks so good.
Yeah, so now you have your ideal week, and what you'll do is you'll create another calendar. And what I did is I created another calendar for my schedule. So this was my actual week, not my ideal week.
Right, so I have like the nice entertainment calendar here.
But I would do one for you personally too, cuz we're going to have our group ones as well.
Okay, so just add another calendar.
Yeah, I would just do Cam's schedule as I did like Chase's schedule. And then you can, so what I did was I just kept selecting that and then unselecting it. And then I just thought, what do I have going on today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day? And that's all you got to do for the daily. So, because you can literally toggle that on and off and double check yourself. Like, am I keeping up with my ideal week? Because obviously things are going to change. You're not going to follow your schedule 100%.
Right, yeah. There's always going to be times where it's like...
I think we need to strive to get to the point where we are.
Oh, yeah.
Where we are following it.
I definitely need
hour for hour.
This structure in my life for sure. Like, this is going to help me. I can already tell it's going to help me.
That's perfect, because that's why I wanted to show you, because I did it last night and I had my whole ideal week, Cam. Listen, I have my whole ideal week and I go to bed, couldn't sleep, so I was like, all right, let me wake up and work on my real week, because I got my ideal and I was like, all right, that took a while, because I was just doing it. I didn't even know what I was doing, and I finally figured out what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to bed and then I couldn't sleep, so I got back up and started working on it. Somehow, some way, I delete the ideal schedule that I made.
Oh,
no. I couldn't get it back. I'm looking up how to. I don't know what happened. I was on Notion, because Notion has a calendar that's integrated with it, and the difference of Notion and that is you can copy and paste. Like you can like hit command and just drag it and it copies and pastes. It was real nice. So I was switching back and forth. Somehow deleted it on Notion, and I couldn't get it back on Google or Notion.
Tragic.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. Still couldn't sleep. So I got back up and did it again. And I was like, and then I did my daily right after that, because I just couldn't sleep last night. But after I did it, it was a weight off my shoulders. From the moment I woke up today, I was like, I'm a little behind on schedule, but now I know what I need to be doing right now, because it was popping up on my phone like, ideal week, this is what you're doing right now.
Yo, that's crazy. That is going to help me a lot, because that real-time shit, that's what actually does it for people, is something that will notify you every time one of these things hits. It's like, oh, exactly. Are you on time or
right.
Are you behind?
Yes, sir. But I really do appreciate you coming and listening and
hell yeah,
participating, and
anything to grow and get better. This thing is dope. It just shows you how actually little amount of hours is in the day, and what your priorities are.
That was the best thing, was I've never thought about time like that. It's always, where can I get a little bit, not literally let me look and
I have
see
no
where
meals
I
in
can
here
get
at all.
Right. And you have to find time for friends, family, to do what you want. And it's just, obviously, these are our first tries at it. So it's going to change probably the next week, the next couple weeks. But I think we'll get to a point where it's like, okay, yeah, I can actually follow this. This is super productive. It's been producing good results. Let's stick to this schedule. It's just like anything else. Try it until it works and then double down on what works, you know?
Yeah, this is gonna help a lot.
If you guys want to support this channel, all you have to do is like and subscribe.